伝説の女王ついに SRC へ。秒殺女王藤井恵。デビューから無傷の22連勝。そのほとんどを秒殺による一本で決めるなど海外で最も評価の高い日本人ファイター。名実ともに女子総合格闘家ナンバーワンの藤井、今宵 SRC でさらなる伝説が幕を開ける。特攻天領藤野恵。格闘集団話術研修会女子の特攻隊長。相手が誰でも関係なし、折れない特攻精神を胸に秒殺女王の首を狙う。スペシャルマッチ SRC レディースルール、藤井恵 VS 藤野恵美。
スペシャルマッチ第1試合 53.5kg 級ワンマッチ SRC レディースルール5分3ラウンドを行います。青コーナー特攻天女藤野恵美。
Martial arts career, but you've got to wonder what is going through her mind, because she is about to take on the woman who I consider to be the greatest female mixed martial artist of her generation, Mega Megumi Fujii. She trains at Wajutsu Kashiukai along with Yushi Hoshino, Taiyo Nakahara and Seigo Inoue. Onto the apron and through the ropes for the biggest test of her career goes Emi Fujita.
Akakonda, Bellator Fighting Championship fighter, Fujii Megumi.
You cannot believe how excited I am for this. This is a moment in my career I've been waiting a long time for, to commentate a fight of Megumi Fujii, because I did say earlier on, the finest female fighter of her generation.
I've known her about 12 years. I met her first time in LA. She came to my old gym, R1 Training Center out in El Segundo, California. Little small Japanese girl walks in there, wants to roll around a little bit, knows some submissions. And we start on our feet. And I'm teaching a class to show a couple of judo throws, not realizing she has a judo background. And she Uchimata's me in the middle of my class and picks me up and has me on one leg. She's hopping around with me on one leg and just about dumps me on my face.
For a long time, she was unblemished. She was 22-0 with 18 submission victories before a controversial split decision loss to Zoila Frausto at Bellator in October. a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Judo, which she began training in at only 3 years old. National champion in BJJ and Sambo. Winner of the Pan American Jiu-Jitsu Championships not once, but twice. Known for her mega lock toe hold submission. Hans Thompson, female superstars in the world of fighting, did not get any bigger than this Japanese goddess.
Absolutely, Michael. There's really, what can you say that it's impossible to overstate how huge Megumi Fujii is in the world of women's MMA. I would say every one of these women here is aspiring to be like Megumi Fujii.
He comes in here tonight as an almost unbackable, overwhelming favourite at -1,400. Flowers are being given to her here ringside. She is quite simply the very finest at what she does, and a true living legend, and a hell of a good woman outside the ring, Frank. A lovely, lovely woman.
Very quiet, very patient, and you will not find a harder worker within the ranks of mixed martial arts today than you will in Megumi.
158cm、53kg、話術慶州会骨藤野赤子 159cm、52.9kg、2005年アブダビコンバット女子 60kg 未満級3位、2006年スマックガールグラッピングクイーントーナメントライト級優勝、2007年アブダビコンバット女子 55kg 未満級3位、スマックガールグラッピングクイーントーナメントライト級優勝、2010年ベラトール FC 女子115ポンド級トーナメント準優勝、ベラトールファイティングチャンピオンシップファイター藤井め
The amount of respect that Megumi Fujii commands here in Japan, Frank, as you look around the massive Ariake Coliseum and seats that have been empty during the day in this all-day fighting festival are suddenly filled up because everyone who was outside wandering around checking out the festivities outside is suddenly here now in the stadium to watch Megumi Fujii, the living legend, in action.
I mean, she's done things that most men can't do. She had a 22-fight win streak going on before it was controversially, finished. She finishes most of her opponents. She hardly ever goes into the third round, and she does it with such class and grace. It's impossible to really put an identifier on her, and the Japanese fans love her for it. And once she gets a bigger pop in America, the American fans will understand it as well.
Michael Chiavello, Frank Trigg, Hans Thompson with you. Megumi Fujii in the pink and white. Emi Fujino in the white and gold. Fujii is tiny, but my word, is she powerful. She shoots in for a single leg, sprawls out to Emi Fujino. Back to their feet now, over in the neutral corner.
It was a bad shot with no real setup. She just kind of stood there and jumped into that leg, which is the reason why she's in trouble now in this corner. Well, not in trouble, but she didn't get the takedown yet.
Megumi Fujii has finished 14 of her 23 opponents in the first round. Earning the nickname here in Japan that means Queen of the Quick Kill. How do you say it in Japanese, Hans? Queen of the Quick Kill. Megumi Fujii, she is in southpaw stance as she throws that pulverizing left hand like a diesel piston up the center corridor.
Emi's doing a good job. Her opponent, Emi's doing a great job of counteracting with that right hand.
Body shot from Megumi Fujii. Emi Fujino has got to keep mobile here.
Emi Fujino also has a really cool nickname, the Kamikaze Angel.
Catches the kicking leg, does Megumi Fujii, and slams it to the canvas. Inside the guard now is Fujii. Top position. Gets the right hand free and she's quickly back to her feet.
This is one of the tough problems of being with Fujii, is that you want to get on the ground to kind of test your waters with her, and then she ends up passing your guard. Then you want to get on your feet and she ends up punching you in the head because she's got quicker hands than you. It's a really dynamic to try to be able to fight her in the proper position, give you the best shot to beat her.
Rips away the right hand to the midsection there, Megumi Fujii. Stuck inside the half guard at the moment is Fujii, trying to take that leg out. She'll try and pass and go to side control if she can get the leg out.
She's a Josh Barnett protege, so you can see a lot of Josh Barnett-esque kind of stuff when she's in here. She'll look to punch and pass. She'll punch a little bit and try to push that leg down to get all the way past. Once you get past, you're immediately looking for key locks and Kimura locks because those are the easiest ones to get once you're all the way inside mount.
Fuji looking to posture up here. Emi Fujino controlling the right hand here and brings her down again. Good work from Emi Fujino.
It's almost like she's holding on for dear life, but she's really grabbing on and trying to get a switch over here. She's trying to end up back on top instead of having Fujino on top of you. You really don't want Megumi on top of you for a long period of time if you can help it.
You see Megumi Fuji trying to take that right leg out again, looking to push down on the right thigh here of Emi Fujino. Open up those legs, take her own right leg out, pass and go to side control if she can. Fujino's got that right arm locked up at the moment now.
Good position. She was punching a little bit, peppering that head. Megumi was, and then she finally slid that elbow inside and pushed her head down, pushed Emi's head down to kind of get now. She's able to do a reverse pass now. See, she's already got that arm locked up for future reference. When she wants it, once she gets this leg out, she'll attack that arm hard.
Back to her feet goes Megumi Fuji. Slings the legs in. Emi Fujino's back to her feet as well. We're in a standing striking position now. Will Megumi try and shoot in on her? Tentative jab there from Emi Fujino.
Fujino's got really good boxing hands. Very disciplined with that right hand, keeping up nice and high so she can catch that left straight down the center.
Megumi Fuji, so patient, so methodical. Thinks about every shot she throws. And there's the left hand down the tube again. Fujino tries to counter her with an overhand right.
You remember, these girls are 115, 116 pounds.
Shoots in for a double. Does Megumi Fuji gets the takedown.
Oh, she's caught. She's got a little bit of a problem with the Kimura, or not Kimura, but a guillotine here.
Megumi pushes the arm down, pops the head out easily. And the right hand is locked up again here by Emi Fujino, who's on her back. Megumi Fuji in the top position inside the half guard.
Her old tactic on the bottom, Emi Fujino, is nullify. Hold on and nullify. Looks like she's waiting on a referee stop and she's going to back up to her feet, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yanks out the right hand as Megumi Fuji. But she still can't pass, still can't take that leg out. She's resilient, Emi Fujino. And Fuji just pops a right hand to the rib cage.
10 seconds.
Well, good job trying to get the full mount here, but she's getting her leg caught. Emi's doing a good job of keeping her leg back so she can't pass that knee all the way thigh.
Some ground and pound here from Megumi Fuji. Right on the bell, end of the first round, we go to the towels. Frank, how do you see it so far?
Well, I got Megumi Fuji winning that round pretty decisively. Took her down twice, passed her guard, got the half guard both times. Good ground and pound, was always constantly trying to move where Emi Fujino on the bottom was just trying to hold on and nullify. We've seen the first round that Emi's hands are better. She's got better boxing, so we're going back into the next round, the second round. She's got to work her hands more and don't let it get to the ground as quickly as possible. And Megumi, she's got to try and pass that guard as fast as she can. Big mistake here trying to jump guard on Megumi. That was the first mistake. Should have tried to fight to get that leg back on the ground instead of jumping into the guard. And then we got this ground and pound right here at the end of the first round. As you see, she threw 4 or 5 punches, but they all missed.
We'll be right back with more HDNet Fights. Sengoku Sola Fight Part 2. Welcome back as HDNet Fights presents Sengoku Sola Fight Part 2.
We're ready to rock and roll, second round of action. Set for 3 in the 118-pound, 53.5 kilo division.
I kind of get the sense that Fujino's kind of holding on, hoping for nothing to happen, trying to stall her way through this because she's in position she's not real familiar with.
Megumi Fuji weighed in at 116.6, Fujino at 117.5. They come out throwing their hands here in the second round. Good tagging right hand, that being the jab of the southpaw Megumi Fuji. And she throws the left cross. Goes for a double leg, gets the takedown.
She's got nice, solid wrestling skills, good, easy takedown position for her, but we're back in the same spot she was having problems with before, getting past this guard.
Pry open the legs here. Closing down, locking down that left leg of Megumi Fuji is Emi Fujino.
The problem is every time she gets some separation, Emi comes back up to her feet, and you don't want to let that happen if you spend all this time getting the takedown. You need to keep a little bit tighter hip in there, but still try to get past his guard. It's very difficult. He's got a great job of holding on and squeezing tight. Oh, she's almost by right now. She's finally got her hip turned. Leg's almost free. She has a little bit left to get that heel all the way through. She's turn the left hip all the way to the mat to get that right foot, to get her left foot all the way out. And then with her right foot, kick that heel off. See her hip still up in the air a little bit? There it goes. Now she's getting it all the way down. She'll be able to clear it.
And for the first time, Megumi Fuji inside control. Drops her knee just under the left armpit. And she can work a lot of options from here, Frank.
Yeah, she's still looking for that forearm. There's no full mount.
This could be the beginning of the end. As Fujino tries to control the posture, Megumi Fuji gets up now. Looking to drop that right hand to the jawline.
Fujino's doing a good job tying up that arm. Every time that Fujino tries to get a good punch into her, she's got her arm tied up. So yeah, the punches are landing now, but before they were missing entirely.
There's a little back fist in there from Megumi Fuji.
Good position by Megumi Fuji. She's got a good spot in here. Needs to get her hands free.
Corner's telling her, turn and face her, turn and face her.
And Fuji.
Oh, it's under her chin. It's under her chin right now. She's got it pinned a little bit. I don't know if she can't one arm strangler.
Can Fuji find the sub here in the second round? She's taken the back. Heel kicks there from Megumi Fuji. She's working for position here, Frank.
So Amy's holding on to one of those arms so that Megumi can't finish anything off. She can't get to that position to get any kind of rear naked choke. You see her try to swing back over to him full mount again.
And then Emmy's corner is telling her, push up, put your weight on and get on top.
Heel kicks again to the top of the thigh from Megumi Fuji. What's she looking for there, Frank?
Just trying to get her to move right now because Amy's holding on. She's holding one of the wrists and just laying there. What you want to do with those heel kicks is you try to get her to move because she doesn't like the pain. She'll shift position and give you an option to move to a different side. Oh, I see. Oh, Megumi's trying to get that. She's trying to get her right leg high. She's trying to make her move her arm down to stop her from getting kicked because she wants to trap that leg.
Ooh, those
trap that
heels
arm
are coming down nice and high on the inside thigh now. They've got to be very painful.
This is not a position you want to be in for very long, which is why you're hoping to make your opponent move.
The flesh on the inside thigh is among the most tender flesh on the body. There's no protection there whatsoever. And the heel dropping down on it, you're talking about the hardest bone in the body. Very, very painful stuff there from Megumi Fuji to the inside thighs of Emi Fujino.
Said for inactivity, verbal warning there.
For both?
No, only to Fujino, but she.
Oh, left hand down the tube.
Referee let Fujino as well.
Emi Fujino finds a little bit of mustard. And just like that, Megumi Fuji closes her down. We're back on the ground. Megumi in top position. She's inside the half guard again, Frank.
Yeah, she's working in a good position. She got hit a couple times. You know, obviously Fujino's got the better hand game, but she's allowing Fuji to take her down every time. You can't allow that to happen. If you know you can punch somebody in the head, keep it on the feet. You don't let it go to the ground, but she's also doing a good job of holding Fuji in the spot. Keeps her in half guard, keeps her head down so she can't punch her anymore.
You see Megumi trying to get that left leg free from the half guard. She's trying to push down, now gives up on it, trying to open up the legs here of Emi Fujino. Shot to the thigh, and then to the kidney area almost there on Emi Fujino. Oh, she dropped the knee on the opposite side of the body. That was nicely done from Megumi Fuji. She remains very busy. There's Megumi Fuji, and into the second round, Frank.
Every position, she's always good about trying to keep trying to pepper somebody with a little bit of shot, a little bit of peppering here, trying to make them move. And scoring points in the judge's mind, of course, the entire time just shows aggressiveness.
Okay, Frank, if you're in the corner of Emi Fujino, what are you telling her to do in the third and final?
Keep it on your feet, keep backpedaling. Don't stand stationary, keep circling away. You're hitting her whenever you throw your punches, so let's keep throwing. Let's go back to throwing punches. Keep her offset with a couple of light kicks, but really use our punches to try to try to put Megumi on the canvas.
Could you see anything in the arsenal here of Emi Fujino that may cause headaches for Megumi?
Yeah, she's got a good right hand. She's keeping her off by throwing that right hand. You see here she's getting hit, and then right when she starts getting too aggressive, Megumi just lowers her level and shoots her and takes her down to the ground and evens it up again. So if that's the case, every time you smack her, she's going to shoot. Lighten up your punches. Don't overload in every single one of these punches trying to knock her out. Take your time, back off a little bit, and then allow it to kind of develop on its own. By every time she shoots, you keep her off. As she's coming back up, that's when you hit her with a big haymaker.
There's Hiroyuki Abe working on Fuji in the corner.
Abe's got a great school here in town. Actually, Hans, you and I got to work out at it a couple months ago.
Third and final round. Megumi Fuji ahead on our unofficial scorecards wherever you're watching Soul of Fight on HDNet from the Ariake Coliseum in Tokyo. Hope you're enjoying all the action. And have a look at this. Megumi Fuji opens up like a house of fire. Straight left hand followed by a right hook. Oh, left hand again to the jawline from Megumi.
I'm sure Abe told her in the corner, just start throwing punches.
She's cut. Emi Fujino is cut over the right eye, courtesy of the left hand. And Fujino waiting forward. Fuji drops down and puts her on her butt. Nice takedown again. I think again, check that cut. It looks like it.
Yep. Well, it's a bad cut too.
It was the left hand that opened up the cut to the side of the eye here on Emi Fujino. Wow, Megumi Fuji opened up with power and aggression, Frank.
She's got a little blood in her back. We're of course sitting here ringside because we have the best seats in the house. We're actually looking at Megumi get toweled down by one of the refs in the other neutral corner, and she's got blood on her back from the takedown. So you know that cut opened wide open.
Looks like it's right on the corner of her eye, guys.
It was the left hand, and actually what it looked like on that replay, it wasn't so much a punch, it was the inside of the glove, maybe the taping on the inside of the glove caught her. It was an open palm to the side of the eye. So it wasn't so much the knuckles turning in from a clean hooking punch or a straight punch, it was more the inside of the glove. She's okay to go on here though, Emi Fujino, and that was an ultra aggressive start from Megumi Fuji for this third round. Now the referee will recommence them from the position they were in the neutral corner, but they'll be dead center of the ring. It is Megumi Fuji on top.
She should be in half guard with both her hands caught, with her head caught and both her arms wrapped over.
Instead, they are putting her inside the closed guard with her head caught.
Of course, I'm going to cheat no matter which position I'm in.
That's what the ringside ref is telling him to do.
And Megumi pops her head out straight away, back onto her feet. She charges across once more. Shoots down dangerously. There could have been a rising knee there from Emi Fujino. Oh, there's that straight left hand, doubles up and making in triplicate there from Megumi Fuji. High knee, Muay Thai clinch there from Fujino. This is an exciting round of action. Both women throwing down, double leg here from Fuji. Gets the takedown, inside half guard again.
This is one of the reasons why I always talk about takedown and pass. But if you want to be caught in this half guard and get caught in these positions, you want to put them in a position where you already passed them. Now she's in a spot now, she has her caught up. She's finally got a takedown pass. She's in a position where she can finish this fight, but she can get her flat on her back.
Fujino's corner telling her you can stand up now. You can stand up in the corner here.
This is the Fujino corner, the blue corner in front of our commentary position. Megumi Fuji back to her feet. And Fujino also up. Nice knees to the midsection exchange there. Knee guard put on by Megumi Fuji momentarily, now drops it down. Good knee to the inside thigh there from Fuji. Then one to the upper left rib cage from Fujino.
That was weird. It looked like Fuji wanted her out of the corner, and Fujino didn't want to get out of the corner. She sucked herself back into it.
Megumi drops down again for a double. Couldn't pull it off. Fujino get a look for a guillotine here, Frank.
It looks like it. She's got her head, she's got her chin.
Emi Fujino not done yet, looking for a guillotine on Megumi Fuji. It will be the biggest upset ever in Japanese female mixed martial arts.
She's got it tight. She's got her caught in the corner where she can't really go anywhere.
What does Fuji need to do here, Frank?
She's got to attack the hands. She's worrying about the hips. She got to attack there. She goes. She popped her head out. She has to attack the hands and get her head popped back up again.
It was a valiant attempt, though. And again, Emi Fujino all over Megumi Fuji here in her corner. Nicely in the midsection from Megumi Fuji. Belly button through the back. And then throws one to the outside left thigh. Takedown inside the half guard again. Top position Megumi Fuji.
Nice call. She tripped too. She circled her there, put her down. Nice judo trip. Put her around the canvas, but now she's got to get her arms free. She's got to pummel in this position. Get herself free, get herself up, get out of this half guard, start raining down some blows.
Emi Fujino is blinking heavily. That blood flowing down the side of the eye is causing her some problems. And Megumi Fuji, a nasty little fighter, goes to work on that cut.
Wouldn't you? I'm all over it.
Boom with the right hand. She postures up. Make it 3 in a row for Megumi Fuji. Still stuck inside half guard here. Great bird's eye view of the action. What are they saying in the corner here, Hans?
You're okay, you're okay.
You see Megumi trying to pry those legs open and take her right leg out of the half guard. And pass and go to side control. And the referee says, let's get up, ladies.
This could be dangerous for Megumi because this is now where you're talking about a position. Oh, she'll get the deduction, Gina?
No, they'll check that cut, they'll wipe it down. She'll be okay to go on here. They are not allowed to apply any Vaseline during the round. They can do so between rounds, but not during the round. The doctors can only wipe it off.
There we have another verbal warning, this time for holding to Emi Fujino. Emi Fujino.
So the doctor's just wiping clear that right eye. The cut giving some problems here to Emi Fujino as we're in the final stage of the last round. He'll get the first strike off here. It's Fuji. Beautifully done. Threads that left hand. Smack bang to the kisser. Fujino direct quick out of her teeth now.
Oh, he punched on the way in too. Good job.
Oh, nice into the midsection from Megumi Fuji. Tries to fold her in half like origami. And she gets out of dodge. Throws the left hand down the tube. A little sloppy though. Fujino is still here. And she wears the left hand to that cut. And again from Megumi Fuji.
Wow, she's still attacking properly. She's still keeping on Emi's Fujino, and she's trying to get her hands to work a little bit better.
Nice sweeping inside thigh kick from Megumi Fuji. And there's the left hand again. She curled it over nicely. Drops down to a single. Final 10 seconds. Emi Fujino sprawled out here.
She's a circle to her right side. Fuji needs to go to her right side. She's circle to the back. She's in her front. She takes too much weight.
End of the third and final round. And you know what, Frank? It was an absolute pleasure to see Megumi Fuji in 3 rounds of solid action being tested by a massive underdog.
I got to be honest with you, man. I didn't think this fight was going to go as nicely as it did. But obviously we saw a little bit of a hole in the game of Megumi where she can get hit with someone that's got some superior boxing skills. But the problem is if you try to hit her too much, you get taken down to the ground. And then, you know, Fujino did a good job of just holding on. And really, she got warned twice, but trying to melee this fight and keep it where she wants it. Her not getting ground and pound and her not getting her guard passed. And she held on tight. It was good. It was really exciting to watch this fight happen.
I think anyway you cut the pie on this one. The decision will go the way of the legendary Megumi Fuji. But let's take nothing away, Hans, from Emi Fujino, who made a name for herself tonight.
Judge Matsuya, 30 対28.
30-28 for Fuji.
Judge Ohashi, 30 対27.
30-27 for Fuji. Yeah, I agree with you. It's a moral victory for Fujino just to take this fight the distance with a legend like Megumi Fuji.
Yeah, no kidding.
Once again, Fujino, who came in at plus 700. Megumi Fuji at minus 1400. And folks, we hope you've enjoyed that treat of seeing the living legend of female mixed martial arts, the greatest of her generation, Megumi